Welcome back to Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel, and I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, The Maker Exchange, on Facebook. Welcome back, all my artists, creatives, crafters, and makers. Welcome back to the Lovely Lab, and welcome to our 5th Sip and Share of 2022. Now, if you're not familiar with the Sip and Shares because you're either A, not a subscriber, in which case now's a great time to hit the subscribe button, or you're new to the channel and just haven't gotten around to watching one. The Sip and Shares is where I sit down with a cup of whatever tickles my fancy for the week or the day, and I go over, what I'm watching, what I'm listening to, what I'm reading, what I'm working on, what I'm planning. Some of it's craft related, some of it is just letting you guys in on the inner workings of Fam the Fabulous's life, So nevertheless, let me hop right on into it. What I'm sipping on today is the Tazo's Earl Grey tea, which is one of my favorites, as you all know. I think it has like cardamom or something in it. I can't remember what's in it, but it's a beautiful bouquet, nevertheless. What am I watching? I'm actually watching a show called Sweet Magnolias. It's a new series on Netflix. I love it. I like the diversity on the show. It has one of my favorite R&B artists, which is Heather Headley. Heather Headley has such a beautiful singing voice, and she has a great speaking voice as well, as you'll hear on the show. She even has a southern accent, like a little bit of a drawl, But I don't believe she's from the South, but pretty. I don't think it's a difficult thing to take on, but it is if you are portraying someone from a specific area in the South, like how they speak in Louisiana is different from how they speak in, say, Florida, Tennessee, nevertheless, great show. I'm enjoying it. And I totally suggest and recommend that you head over to Netflix and take a look at that. See if it's something that you like. It's a couple of girlfriends, 3 girlfriends, navigating life, and it's not necessarily for the family, but if your kids are in the room, you would not feel bad with them watching it. It's a great show. It's a great clean show. There we go, clean. All right, let's talk about what I'm listening to. Rest on You version. If you have an Amazon device, a Fire tablet or something like that, there is this feature on the YouVersion app called Rest, and what it is a woman who speaks. She speaks the scriptures over the sounds of like water crashing and just a really relaxing tone. And honestly, I woke up this morning and the day had got started with a whole bunch of extraness, like the stress of business was already piling up. And so I said, I prayed real quick, asked the Lord to intervene and have favor over that situation. And then I turned on Rest because it was like I needed to start the day off on a calmer note. So that's what I'm listening to. And I'm also listening to the Reality Arts podcast on Spotify. And that features Amanda Trout, my very, very favorite artist, mixed media artist. What I'm reading, nothing, because I have no time for it other than my devotional. There, I said it. I'm not reading anything. I'm reading the Bible. What am I working on? Well, I just recently finished up the Shades of Love collab, in which case I made a trifold card with pockets on it for the little note cards for my son to write on. I'll put a card up in the corner to take you over to that. But here it is right here. Let me take a quick sip. That tea is great. So just really quickly, here's the card. Love this. I really like how it turned out. This is for my dad for Valentine's Day. And there's the little tags right there. 2 tags for my son to write on. Write a little note to Papa. So that's them when Josh was born. He was about 3 weeks. And then that's them last September. And then I also had a little writing space here for me. And I like the fact that my dad will be able to stand it up and look at those photos in his house. So that came out really nice. I enjoyed that. I'm also going to be working on another, probably it'll be some journal elements with a photo of my grandparents when they were young and were newlyweds, my mom's mom and dad. If I can get the photo back from my aunt. I know I have a copy of it, but I don't know where it's at. So I'll add to that collab later on this month. Or before Valentine's Day, or maybe even on Valentine's Day, not sure. I'm still working on the index card art series. That's every week, so stay tuned for that. Last week we worked on the word explore, and I think this came out adorable. I used a little bit of, it's like a texture paste, but a pearlescent one by Vicky Boutin. And just collage some different papers on there. Pop this ephemera up. And yeah, so I like the way that came out. I'll have some writing space should I choose to use this as a journal carton, which I did not create it for that because it's a little piece of art. All right, and so right now on my desk, I have supplies for Valentine's Day cards. Stay tuned for that. That'll be next up on the channel. I'm not going to show you all of that. You guys don't need to see all of that. Just stay tuned, though, okay? And then, let's see. What am I planning? Well, I'm planning girl time this weekend with my best friend. She's coming in from New York. And I cannot wait because I haven't seen her in about 4 or 5 years. We've been friends since high school. She's probably the one friend that is the least judgmental and knows me the best. We've never had an argument, ever. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that she respects my opinion and my thought, and I respect hers. And neither one of us think anything is really that serious. Not to the point where you need to have a debate or argument about it. Like, okay, that's your thought, that's your opinion, okay, all right, that's good, that's fine. So she'll be coming here this weekend, and I'm excited about that. Another thing I'm planning, again, I've mentioned it in the last video, but the Women's Life group will be starting up next in the month of March. If that is something, it'll be a virtual life group. I am encouraging anyone who wants to partner up with, women or another sister to journey through life, just to have a partner to experience Christ and your growth with. That will be offered. I encourage you to join if that is something you're interested in. We'll be meeting twice a month. Feel free to drop me an email at info.livieslovelies@gmail.com. There'll be a link to the email. The email is down in the description box, so feel free to shoot me an email if that's something that you're interested in. I'll be happy to have you come aboard if you're saved, not saved, new to Christ, a baby in Christ, seasoned. There's something for everyone, and everyone has a place as long as you're a woman. I'm just going to be honest with you. I am really, men have their own thing. I'm here to speak to women, speak for women, I should say, and to lend an ear to the woman. So the sisterhood is an important thing for me. It's always been very instrumental in my growth and in my walk, overall. So that being said, I've got a little piece of happy mail. Let's see. And I got, let me share this with you guys. So I was getting ready to put this away, and I remembered I hadn't shared it with you. Listen, Valentine's Day is coming up. They got all this Valentine's Day crap out. I said crap. Sometimes it feels like that because they had it out since right day before Christmas, okay? But that stuff is getting ready to be clearanced out, so you keep an eye out when you go to those discount stores. Bring $5 in with you. There'll be plenty of stuff that's getting ready to get clearanced out, and it's not trend. So those heart, you know, favor boxes or whatever, you don't always have to use that for Valentine's Day. You can use that in crafting. You know, a heart. We use hearts throughout the year because crafting is about love and handmade from the heart. So jump on that. Now, I said that because when I was at the Dollar General, they had these stars from Christmas on clearance for $10, 10 cents each. And they're only $1, but I went on ahead and got 6 of them. No, actually, I got the rest of them because wasn't nobody else going to get them. This was just like 2 weeks ago. It was about 2 weeks ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the Christmas stuff before I take it upstairs. And actually, no, I'm going to leave it down here in my Christmas crafty stuff. And these will be the ornaments that we use, that we craft with next year, Josh and I. We always create ornaments to give as gifts to our friends, family members, and sometimes like the next door neighbors or whatever. So those are 10 cents, guys. You know, I got $6 worth for 60 cents. And then this is what I really wanted to show you. Look at this deco art. Look at this. Okay, so it's gold. Like, what color is that? It's like a chocolatey gold. Bronze? Would you say bronze? And silver. But because the packaging says Christmas on it, not like you don't use those colors, these metallics throughout the year, but because the word Christmas was on it, they had to mark it down to 50% off. So these were $4 each. $3.99. Yeah, I got them for $2 each, which I was super happy with. So again, Valentine's Day is getting ready to. You guys got about a week before you can stock up on those cute little pink and red and white love-themed items for crafting throughout the year. And if it's red and it's glittery, it's possibly for Christmas too. So that is a little micro haul. Micro haul. And now it's time for our Happy Mail. This Happy Mail is brought to us by our good friend Roberta Sharp. She's one of our viewers here, subscribers, and a part of the Maker Exchange family over on Facebook. That is growing day by day as well. And I want to thank everybody who has recently joined here on the channel, as well as our Facebook group and my Patreon channel too. So all three have grown in the last month, and I'm excited about it because it lets me know that somebody hears me. Because they sure don't hear me in this house, okay? I could scream all day. And it's like, so did you say you wanted me to put the food away or no? And I'm like, no, yeah. So it's always good to be heard. And between the 3 platforms, you know, I hear you, you hear me. There's dialogue. We have a conversation here. It's a creative conversation, but it's a conversation nonetheless. Now, let's see what our good friend Roberta has sent me. Let me make sure I'm not cutting into nothing. Oh, I might, if I don't do this right. Hold on just a second. I have to be careful because I was going to cut it along the side, but I'm not going to be able to do that. Don't worry, be happy. Oh my gosh, I remember that song, Roberta, if you're watching. That song was played nonstop in the 80s, was it not, folks? That was the theme for the 80s, okay, with the smiley face. We sure could use that sentiment now, though, I'll tell you that for sure. Oh, you guys, look. Look at the butterfly. Oh, I'm so ready to be able to use these. The daffodils. Oh, and the butterflies. The napkin is gorgeous. Look at that. Only a crafter gets excited about napkins, you know. Meanwhile, this is why I keep my stuff exclusively in my area, because don't think that if this was in the kitchen that it wouldn't wind up being used to wipe somebody's mouth. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. And oh, look how lifelike that looks. You see those shells? Listen, I want to, as you guys saw in my index card, I'm so ready to travel. I'm not really a beachy girl. One of my besties, Donna, if you're watching, she definitely is beach all day long. Everything beaches. So a lot of the times when I create things for her, it usually has a beach theme. So obviously I'll have to save this off to the side for her. But I'm ready to be on the beach. Okay, I'm ready to be anywhere. I'm ready to be on the beach, take a hike, go camping, hop a flight, get in on a train, road trip. What did they say? Planes, trains, automobiles, whatever. You know, I just want to get out of here. And by out of here, I mean the confinement of COVID. Okay. But it's getting better. It's getting better. But it's just been a long time. You know, we've got newborns in our family. I love this napkin. We have newborns in our family that, you know, they still have to be kind of protective of, because the newborns can't get vaccinated. And even though the mom is vaccinated, she can't be out and about, because the vaccination doesn't make you completely immune. It means that if you get it, you won't be in bad shape. But if you get it, you could give it to your child. So I've said enough about that. Nevertheless, I'm ready to get out and about on the beach, you know, in a camper, whatever. Oh, what do we have here? Do we have some good tea here? So much taste. We had to wrap it. I bet you did. Oh. Oh. Turmeric glow. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all, we got sip and share material for days. Oh my gosh. Turmeric. Oh. One of these, I don't know. It's this one. This. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. Like, I don't have this tea over here. I just want to dump this out and oh my gosh, Roberta, thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. I truly do appreciate my family here. Elderberry and echinacea. Now, I know that elderberry is good for the immune system, I believe. I know that one of my good friends recommended it for my son. I think this is when he was having issues with strep throat. I think that's what it was. Oh, Love Organic Bio. What's love? Okay, a heartwarming touch of rose. Oh Lord, chamomile and lavender. Oh my Lord, do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? See, this is like a box of Valentine's chocolates. Okay, the variety of teas. I am so excited about this. Oh my goodness, y'all. Roberta, this was so thoughtful of you. Oh my gosh. Like, you know what? You know what it is? One of these teas smells like the tea that I used to drink, mother's milk tea, for nursing. After I had Josh, I had to make sure that my milk was coming in. And because I ended up back up in the hospital a week after I had him. So my milk came in, and I couldn't nurse the way I wanted to from the hospital bed while he was at home. And so when I got back home, I had to kind of get it boosted. But once I started drinking it, I didn't stop. So, you know, until he was no longer nursing. But one of these smell like that. One of these smell like that. 3 ginger. I love ginger. I love ginger. And I love ginger tea. Peppermint and licorice. I think it's this one that smells like mother's milk, because mother's milk has fenugreek in it. And fenugreek, I think, smells a little bit like licorice, so it might be this one. Supreme Matcha Green. Okay, let me A vital wellspring of whole leaf green tea and the finest matcha. Oh gosh, I am getting educated on the tea game. Detox tea. Really, Roberta? What are you saying? I'm full of it? Okay. Good news for giving your mind, body, and soul a fresh start. Amen. Naturally caffeine free and ethically sourced. This is exciting. Look at the. Okay, so this is lemon, ginger, and manuka honey. I thought these two were the same. Turmeric glow, nighttime. What's the nighttime got in it? Sweet dreams. Okay, it has lavender in it. Licorice root, chamomile. Oh gosh, I am in heaven. I am in heaven between the cute little. Oh my goodness, Roberta, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You know, I'm not even about to go into it. I'm not even about to go into it. But nevertheless, sometimes God knows how to put something on a person's heart who's going to be obedient enough to follow that prompting, so that that blessing can reach the person at the intended time, and such a time as this, because it's been a crazy week and a half. Okay, well, Roberta, thank you so much. I will reserve the taste testing of these teas for our beloved sip and share time, so that you guys, with the exception of the detox, you guys don't need to go through that with me. But aside from that, I'll let you guys experience it with me, although you won't actually, but you trust my taste buds, right? All right, so anyways, guys, so that wraps up this week's Sip and Share. Again, if you want to get more information on the women's ministry that will be starting in the month of March, again, it'll be 12 weeks, twice a month it'll be for 3 months. It'll be for 3 months. Yes. It'll be twice a month for 3 months. That's just our trial phase. If it goes well, then we'll extend it out. And I do believe that it'll go well, because why? I'll be leading it. What else do you guys want? Fam the Fabulous will be the lead for the women's ministry. Does it get any better than that? Her and God? Come on, guys. Anyways, listen, thanks so much for coming back. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for sharing the channel, for commenting, liking, subscribing, and for helping to kick my 2022 year off amazing. I thank you guys all so much. And until we're back here together on YouTube and Patreon. Did I say it? And Patreon. Stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative and crafty. I can't wait till next week so I can get into these. Oh, which one will I start with next? Eeny, meeny, miny.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community, and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.